hey, why not decide to go live again? You know what I mean? I got some files that I really got sort out and stack them together and put them up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I really wish I could turn it up loud, you know what I mean? But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just yeah. This one I want to finish, put together, mix and master this, and I can post this one for sure. I should be doing more lives, you know what I mean? But this don't really be appropriate. By saying it's better for me to record and then just upload, you see? And then times they want to be doing these kinds of things at this kind of time, people sleeping. By saying I got in the studio, you by saying so. Is Arrow Barrel night, you know what I mean? Arrow Barrel Bank Holiday night, and I home doing beats, again, putting final touches on beats and stuff like that. And it's like I ain't gonna lie, I like during the last couple of days I ain't really do nothing, I ain't really had no vibe really for it, so you know what I mean? Hey. Yeah, a little vibe now, so run with it. You know what I mean? Just kinda got it too low that kind of way. I should even make one now, you know what I mean? Start from scratch and make another beat. That became my excuse me. That became myself more work. You understand? I already stack up with about 5-6 songs to finish, mix and master. Then they got a bunch about 10-15 beats there that need to be mixed and mastered. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I just give myself the work. I don't really get no orders for beats that kind of way. By saying, I give myself the work, and you know what I mean. Next thing you know, on to the next song, on to the next song, on to the next song, constantly. So, jeez, man. Cause with the AI vocals, you understand what I'm saying? I could barely sit down right where I am right now and spit saying, put it into Suno, and boom. You right what I'm saying? And or just use the AI vocals itself. Don't necessarily have to be my vocals. You know what I'm saying? Just use the AI. So as soon as I finish I get my vocals, and then it's a matter of me mixing and mastering everything from there. It's like so. I make a promise to be a little more active with the lives and trying to get the posts up and stuff like that, at least to keep it consistent every day. You vibe what I'm saying? With the thought of the day on Instagram, I hear you vibe what I'm saying. But yeah, you know what I mean? The music, hey, at the end of the day, look, I I'd be so real that it ain't funny. You vibe saying? It ain't no secret that I can't fight. You vibe by showing you is like fight goal and fight don't can't done. You vibe by saying I can't diss nobody or quarrel with nobody or get vexed with nobody if they don't want to work with me for whatever reason. You vibe by saying so I don't really get no orders that kind of way for beats. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I send out enough beat packs and enough things to people, and you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, hey, I don't hear about nothing. You vibe by saying I was having little issues with emails, all kind of stuff. It's like this, I was plagued with issues for like the past 2 years, 3 years straight. You understand what I'm saying? So every time I start to make a wave for myself, going like somebody won't come and crash it, or there's some personal issue that can set me back a whole week, 2 weeks, a month, all kind of thing, you say. And then this kind of business is about momentum. But once you keep moving and move, you understand what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day too, you gotta study reputation. You vibe by saying you gotta study your reputation. You gotta study what people saying about you. I mean, you personally ain't gotta study what people saying about you, if you understand what I'm saying. But I'm talking about business ways now. You go, this people fickle. Everybody's saying today they're on point, tomorrow they ain't. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine if you got like a lot of dirt on you or saying, so shit, man. And then in these times now, right, what enough people doing with the AI and all this thing, they're adding propaganda on top of your name. You vibe by saying? So for me, you vibe by saying, I can be real. It difficult is rascal for me. You understand what I'm showing you? I did this business over 20 something years going, and I make a sing. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? Never buying a car from the music nor nothing. So you understand, when I had my little car, that was because I was at DA. You vibe by dealing with, I was at DA, so I used to pay for the car through that money from my day job, not in the music. You vibe by saying. So you know, but at the end of the day, there are a few people that I could really address. You understand what I'm showing you? But why bother? You understand what I'm saying? Because I know it's not necessarily that my music is bad or my beats are bad. You vibe what I'm saying? Like I said, I a human being, you know what I mean? Somewhat. Anyway, that's debatable. But anyway, we will stick with the human being. You vibe what I'm showing you, and you just make mistakes in life. You vibe by showing you everybody, not only me, everywhere I skate, buddies make mistakes in life, right? No, some of these people want like hold things against you. Some of them petty. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody could be how it is. You vibe by saying nothing wrong with that, right? But at the end of the day, to stop a man from eating, you vibe what I'm saying, because of a petty reason. And you know who you is too. I ain't gonna call your name per here, you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't that kind of life. This ain't a vex, nothing. I just here trying to mix down some music here, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep myself cool, right? But at the end of the day, I gotta talk about the little issue that I've been having. You understand what I'm showing you? Gotta talk about it still. I'll say this. People that want to see you win will help you win. Excuse me. People that want to see you win will help you win. You vibe me? I don't know when I can hear this. You know what I mean? But yeah, right. I had a couple shows that I wanted to do. You know, I'm showing you. I wanted to actually interview a couple artists on time, and as usual, that get messed up. You know, what I'm saying. Like I said, I'd be sending beats to people, thing. Well, I ain't getting back the emails. You vibration you. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. If one don't want to work with me, that's fine. You understand? For whatever reason, it's up to one. You vibe what I'm saying? But you can at least call a little etiquette, a little etiquette, and answer back. And you vibe what I'm saying? Send a little message. Well, look, dude, nah, I can't work with you, or I don't want to work with you, or whatever. But to just say nothing, even though saying nothing is an answer. Don't get tired. It's all good. You vibe what I'm saying? I can continue doing my little beats. You vibe what I'm saying? Any artist want, reach out. Lab 39 Studio, Zesparks, Zesparks1 at outlook.com. And that can get changed just now. You vibe what I'm showing you. That can get changed just now again. You know what I'm saying? But that's the official email for right now, Zesparks1 at outlook.com. You understand what I'm saying? And don't get tired. The zest thing ain't got nothing to do with the gay nothing. You understand what I'm showing you? Check what zest really means. Okay? Check what zest really means in the dictionary, or go Google it. It got nothing to do with the gay nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't even come on me without it. Right. But yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You understand what I'm showing you? And I could guarantee this. Ain't that I both here sitting down and twiddling my thumbs. You vibe by saying and lagging and ain't doing nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I both here working constantly. I submit certain things to people. I send certain things to people. No, it's up to them to got decency to return, send to me, or whatever the case is, or give me my credit or whatever. Right? You vibe what I'm saying? Hey, I do my part. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you know that somebody submits something to you and you don't really want them involved, you should at least, you know what I mean? I don't know, buy the idea, something. You vibe what I'm saying? Work out something with the person, because at the end of the day, it's the person's intellectual property. You vibe what I'm saying? So for you to go and take that, no, that's a thought that come from their head or idea or whatever, and you can just go and take that now. And plus, they got proof that they send you the idea. You vibe what I'm saying? It might not be copyright or anything, but they still got proof that they sent you the idea before you did the idea. You understand what I'm saying? I think that might hold up in a court of law. I don't know. Any lawyers could, you know what I mean? You can let me know in the comments or whatever. You vibe what I'm saying? But yeah, so you should at least get your credit. You vibe what I'm saying? So ain't like I just sitting down here twiddling my thumbs and ain't doing nothing. You vibe what I'm saying? Certain things ain't coming back to me. That's the way how I looking at it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, either hack or scam, or I don't know what's going on. They don't want to deal with me. Whatever the situation is, at the end of the day, it is 2026. It's a 2025 no more. You understand what I'm saying? There's a completely different rascal here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if one thought that I was this, like, I don't know, ignorant, foolish person that one could just walk over, nah, Dre, ain't nice. So you understand? I'm sure you can speak out. Don't get me tired. I ain't care who get offended no more. You understand what I'm showing you? Because at the end of the day, this happening to me, and I can't sit down and just let things just do some bum and blow up in an hour. And I did? Nah, it don't work so. You understand what I'm showing you? No, I got mouth. I can talk. I could go live. If I can't go live, then I could record a video and post it. You understand what I'm showing you? And it's not like I'm here slandering anybody's name, because that's not the aim. The aim is not to slander people's name or bad talk them or bad list them or blacklist them or whatever you're calling it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shot mouth don't get fed. You vibe what I'm saying? So, real talk. You gotta open your mouth and say something. Because if you don't, nobody can stand up for you. You gotta stand up for yourself at the end of the day, right? So, I stand up for myself. You vibe what I'm saying? So, whatever the situation is, whether it is I don't know, when I don't want to deal with me, because I reach out enough for one. You understand what I'm saying? When I can't sit out, you understand what I'm showing you? I reach out to people. At the end of the day, whoever reach back out to me, well, you know what I mean? But as you can see, ain't a work. So, ain't a work for me. So, nobody already reaching out. No problem. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can stop being that little boy that complaining I can't play cricket. with the rest of the kids, and I can just go to the beach, roll a fat one, and relax myself. Watch what's going on. You know what I'm showing you? At the end of the day, because I know someone wanna ain't gonna be able to play cricket no more, you know, when they can go kind of beach too. Watch. But it's all good. This ain't a life for me to get all hot and carry on, because down with this boat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To be honest, I really wish I could just turn up the music, go on there and make a fresh beat right now. Yes. Keyboard right there. Go on there, got everything here set up. You know, as I always say, I could just go to keyboard right here, bum. TV here, everything. You know what I'm showing you. I could just do a beat right now. You know what I'm saying? But it can go below. The volume go below like this here. And even that's too low. Got people in here sleeping inside. And see, right, that's another thing too, right? That's another thing about me. I know, like I said, you know what I mean? I was saying, I was never in a saint back in the day. If I showing you, I used to be kind of crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Who wasn't? Your ass, yeah. Who was not crazy at the end of the day? In the teenage years and the 20s, and come on, man, get real. You understand what I'm showing you? A whole sign against me when I was what? I don't know. I don't know. I took away your skateboard when we was 15. I don't know what. I broke your Tonka car. What? I don't know. I took your dolly and I pop out the hair and pop out the arms. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like stop being so petty. They got people that do meetings. You know what I'm saying? And I forgive and forget. Real talk. I forgive and forget. But anyway, it's all good. Like I said, every man got a pass, every woman got a pass. When I want to sit down there and judge, well, that was up to one. So I'm showing you. But for anybody, really and truly, who want get a beat done, who want a song written, anything like that, at Lab 39 Studio, Instagram X, LinkedIn is DJ Mark DJ M's Bentham. You know what I'm saying? On TikTok is official DJ M's. Email is zestsparks1@outlook.com. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to reach out. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work. Don't get this thing tight no more. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm willing to work. So whoever want to reach out. That's the way how I'm looking at it. Like I said, I'm trying to push out some people. I sent some beats and a couple songs that people, hey, if they don't want to do them, they don't want to do them. I can't force them. Everything is happening in their own time. You say, so it's all good. Well, I mean, really, truly ain't all good because they both here hungry. They ain't want to know. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't want to care. So, hey. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of personal issues too that hamper me at the end of the day. You understand? I had some issues and thing with marital affairs, and you understand what I'm saying? I had some serious issues in the past couple of years. You understand what I'm saying? And I like now starting to like catch myself going physically and mentally that kind of way. It's like I could really start about focusing on music 100% right now. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I still got little one or two minor issues. I ain't 100%. Vibe by saying nobody might not be. Everybody ain't gonna be 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I can still work. You vibe by saying I can still sit down at home, do my beats. You want 2-3 beats done? I can send them off to you. I could deliver them to you, whatever the case is. You vibe by saying. But I can be honest. I ain't a kind of man to be up in your face and partying with you and that kind of thing. And you know, I am mixing up with that party thing that kind of way. You by saying, nah, I do that in my younger days. They're 50 years old, real tall. You know what I'm saying? Not bad looking 50. Well, I get messed up in the last 2 years, you evaluate showing you, but at the end of the day, it's a strong man. Don't get this thing twisted. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, enough talk though. Let me get to some where I'm supposed to be mixing, and I hate doing just talking nonsense. So let me get to some mixing here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could do this and talk at the same time. I say, but yeah, music. Excuse me, music has been in my blood since I did like what 13, 14, younger than that. Yeah, Sam was showing you much younger than that. My grandfather had a record player and all kind of thing, and we used to play records in here, have fun, and you vibe by saying. So music was always there. What do I know? Like music was always there, that kind of way of sight. So, what's the name of this? Right, this is right. Bill, this was number 31. Music was always there. You say, oh, wait a minute. I already have them. Oh, okay. Cancel that. I already have them exported. Jeez. So why they're not in the DAW? Okay. But yeah, music was always my thing. I buy my first set of turntables at 13 years old. You what I'm saying? And from then on, I did just into music. So to see at this kind of age and up to now, I already make $1 million. Not even $1 million mark. You know what I'm saying? And the product I got ain't bad. So is fight. That's how we're looking at it. You know what I'm showing you? I met my breakthrough in like 2016, 17, 18. You know what I'm showing you? And then from there, I really start to get like some serious issues. And I can't get, understand? 2020, 2021, 22, go all that. Oh, start to get beer scare issues. Like it was me. You know what I'm showing you? And I wasn't the person giving the... Anyway, we ain't gonna go down that road. You know what I'm showing you? We ain't gonna go down that road. But I will say this, sometimes in life, it's be good to like not meet certain people, you vibe by saying, so you know what I mean? But it's all good. Yo, what going on? I bless, man. I bless. Thank you for passing through. For real. I hope everything's safe with y'all down that side, you know what I mean? This man shit right. Yeah. Hope when it's safe, don't TT. Bless up. For real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just said trying to do a little work and talk at the same time. You know what I mean? Bless for the likes, sis. Respect. For real. Bless up. Just trying to talk and get some work done at the same time. But yeah, what I was saying now, right from like 2021, 2022, I started to get some serious issues and thing, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, life is always got issues, you understand? Either whether or not you in music or not, you can got issues. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of how you really handle it. And I can be honest, I ain't really handle it too rascal good. I's a man that's kick and scream. You vibe by showing you, man, these people that's shh and put my tail between my leg and go up in a corner. Nah, I just keep noise. I just you vibe by saying? So that might cause a little more issues and things like that there. So wait, how this wasn't in there? That might cause more issues and thing. Hi-hat. So what really going on though for true? They're supposed to be in here already. Oh no. I see what's going on. Alright, there. Where am I? But yeah, in music is something else, man. I was hoping by now I would have done met my I would have done met my million, and I'd be chilling somewhere in some island, Garland. Just, I mean, I know, I already live on an island, Barbados, if I was saying, but I mean, someplace else. Then, let me say maybe Hawaii, or I don't know, somewhere in Indonesia, or I don't know, Thailand, or I don't know, somewhere Tokyo, wherever, somewhere else. You what I was saying, but nah, I still boat here. Cause you know what I mean. Like I said, I had a lot of personal issues, and I let a lot of things hamper me that kind of way. It's like I spent like about, I don't know, 5, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years just focused on a family that kind of way. When I should have been focusing on my music career, I should have been focusing on my music production. You understand what I'm saying? I was focused on uh, women and kids. You know what I'm saying? Helping raising kids every day. A lot of people didn't see me. I don't know. Enough people thought I was in jail, and nah, dude, never went jail. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't in jail. I was home with my kids. You know what I'm saying? For about mostly about 10 years. Yeah, something like that. You understand what I'm saying? 12 years, something like that. It's only like the last maybe 3, 4 years, 5 years or so, something like that. That my kids didn't really live with me, or I live with them. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to focus on. I wouldn't say focus on the wrong thing, but the kids and the family took up majority of my time. You understand what I'm saying? So to sit down and be focusing on music constantly and this and that, and nah. For me, music was a little side gig when I come off of work, because I still had a day job every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Because in that 10, 12 years, I must have worked, I don't know, a couple years. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit down here and lie. You know what I'm saying? At that time, the children's mother, she was basically the one that was doing all the work, and the thing I was doing at home. You know what I'm saying? I was changing Pampers. Real talk. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was feeding babies till they get must be about 2, 3 years old, and then hit daycare. You understand what I'm saying? So for me to be focusing on music and still go do that, it was kind of hard to be balancing everything. Plus, too, then I start to get little financial issues. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because I lost my day job, all these kinds of things. So whatever little money I had, God help the kids or whatever the case is, bill might need paying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hardly had money to really go and buy. Okay, I want an MPC-X. An MPC-X is 5,000 US dollars. That's 10,000 Barbados dollars. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have that kind of money that I could go and take 10 grand and buy an MPC-X. And even if I did had 10 grand to go and buy an MPC-X, I got 3, 4 little children to think about first. Them got school, them got this, them need food, them, you understand what I'm saying? So for me to go and take 10 grand or go and spend it on a PC equipment, everybody around me can look at me like I crazy. You understand? But really and truly, I supposed to be investing in myself. A domestic engineer, I like that. Excuse me. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you could call it for true. Because in the last couple of years, all of that, it would be as soon as the kids go into bed at night. You know what I'm saying? I had the little studio there. As soon as they go in their bed at night from 9, 8:30, whatever, right through to about 6, 7 o'clock the next morning, I in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Then when them go to school, I would get my little rest. Up again, by the time they get home, deal with them. 9 o'clock again, them going to bed, straight in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I do that for like 2 years straight. Family cut. Yeah, I know. You understand what I'm saying? I know family comes first. It's true. You're right. You're right. You understand what I'm saying? But in a situation like this now, when a man, what's the words I'm looking for? When a man just constantly studying the family, and putting everybody first and forgetting himself, nah, there's come a point in time where that man make break down. And when that man break down, the boy don't check for that man. I ain't asking. I telling you. You understand what I'm saying? I experience it. You know, I experienced it. You could hear that in my voice. I know what it is to got money and everybody there, and you know what I mean. You could give and you could contribute. You could pay bills. You could buy school this. You could hairdo. You could do that and all that. I know how it is. But then when that time come that you can't, you understand what I'm showing you, and you was just studying everybody and you ain't got nothing for yourself, who you was get kicked to the curb. You understand? There's only three things that get unconditional love in this world: cats, puppies, children, and women. You understand? Cats, puppies, children, and women. That's the only four things that get unconditional love. A man will get love when he can provide. You see, the minute that man can't provide, who? Unless his peoples is like some really good peoples that kind of way, or money did real good, that man's get kicked to the curb. You understand? That's how you get. I mean, I can't really blame the women all the time, so don't let me just cool myself. You gotta blame the men too. But in certain situations, a lot of men is get kicked out because they can't provide. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't hold them down. It is a reality. You understand what I'm showing you? Excuse me, and I ain't trying. God, sorry, excuse me. And like sitting down here and trying to bad talk my wife or nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? But still, there's a reality. When men provide whatever people need, he's loved and he's wanted around in that area. The minute he cannot provide, he becomes a burden. You understand what I'm saying? And even to the man himself, is feel real bad being a burden. Trust me, I know what it feel like. You understand what I'm saying? I know what it feel like. Oh, it ain't good at all. It ain't good at all. So, and like I said, in this with this music thing, if you ain't really ready when people shout you or whatever the case is, you lost your opportunity. You lost your chance. It's like you lost your opportunity. Somebody else can pick it up. Somebody else can get it. You know what I mean? Yo, bless up, another person there, bless up. You know what I'm saying? So with music now, I ain't getting late. In my whole musical career, I had I'll be honest, two contracts. You understand? Two major contracts in my musical career, and I was in music from like 13, 14 years old. You understand what I'm saying? I had only two major offers, and none of the two of them work out. The first one, it was kind of major. It was signed local here. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, it was signed local here, but that didn't work out. You understand what I'm saying? Ended up not signing. Then a couple years ago, had a couple companies that was, a company that was interested, and they wanted some music and stuff like that there, but then that fizzled out too. You understand what I'm saying? I had to push in towards that, and then all kinds of issues arise, and can't put my face with this, and can't do this, and can't do that, and so that contract fall through. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I still here. You know what I'm saying? I still doing the music. You understand what I'm showing you? It's unfortunate that I really made the transition so fast to AI vocals. You understand what I'm saying? Because I should still be working with real artists. You understand what I'm saying? I got decent talent that I could write songs and, you know what I mean, come up with melodies and make the beats and engineer everything. I could, you know what I'm saying? Even if I can't engineer it, you know, there's places that you could go and take your music to get professionally engineered. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, music, man, music is music business. You understand? That's what it's called. The music business is a business at the end of the day. And if you're ready for it, nah, you ain't gonna really get no way. You understand what I'm saying? And I tech myself about, like I said, 10 years off, 12 years off, while I was still trying to push the music on the side and do this and fall off here and do songs there and boom, fall off. It gotta be saying constant. If you constant with it, you know what I'm showing you, is a possibility that saying major would definitely happen for you. You know what I'm saying? So recently with the AI vocals, I start doing a little singing myself, and I kind of discover, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't a Bruno Mars or no Michael Jackson, you vibe by sing, but I could do a little singing, you know what I'm saying, and then I get the AI now to correct my key, or you know what I'm saying, switch up the voice a little bit, that kind of way. So I actually become a AI artist. You understand what I'm saying? My vocals, no. I actually put my vocals into Suno and train a AI model, and it's based off of my voice. It's based off of my voice, and it's called AIMS. AIM apostrophe Z, which is AI M's. M's as in DJ M's apostrophe Z. So it's AI M's apostrophe Z. AI M's is the AI version of me. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to push that for the past couple of months and stuff like that there. And, you know, last year I got about 8,500 streams. It's not a big set, you know what I'm saying? 8,500 streams. And that's just on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Apple and all them does another set of figures, but on Spotify alone, I get 8,500 streams. Excuse me, sorry, Cheese Long Brothers. I get 8,500 streams. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I look at it as it's not great. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's an achievement. You understand? Even though I will lie, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, in 2021 to 22, I had actually gotten 15,000 or 16,000. I think it was 16,000 streams. You understand? And I had less songs too at that point in time. So that was like, yeah, 16,000 streams, 76 different countries. You know what I mean? So coming from Little Barbados and putting my music on Spotify, and to get 16,000 streams, you understand what I'm saying, from 76 different countries, to me that was an achievement. You know what I'm saying? That was saying that was fantastic to me, because at the end of the day, I was doing this stuff in my home. I didn't have no big studio. I mean, some of the songs, I ain't gonna lie, I actually did take to commercial music, and they'd mix and master everything for me. So when I put it out now, it sounds professional. You know what I'm saying? But those beats, like, I had a song that went #1, and I can be honest, I do that beat on a pair of speakers must be about that big. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't hear the bass, nothing. You know what I'm showing you? And that get done in the studio. That beat get done in a laundry room on top of a washing machine. You know what I'm showing you? On top of a washing machine. That beat made it to England. Then it went to Germany. Then it got artists from out there on it, and that went. Well, I mean, yeah, it went #1. You understand what I'm saying? It went #1 on a chart, some chart that I had about here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel good about that. That's another achievement. You know, so on that same charts, I actually had 3 #1s, and I don't know, a couple 6 top 10s or some foolishness like that. These are small little achievements that I should have been celebrating and really blowing it up, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I was lacking funds. You know what I'm saying? So I was really looking forward to getting some form of royalties, and what I'm saying, come on, this is a music business. At the end of the day, that's what producer, artists, and all them is survive off of, the royalties. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a completely another story, right? And like I said, I ain't here to bash nobody. I ain't understand fully what went down. You know what I'm saying? I sorry, at that point in time, I could not afford a lawyer, because I would have gone to a lawyer, and there's no bad blood between me and nobody. It's at the end of the day, this business. And when you're dealing with business, you need a lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't understand that at that point in time when I didn't really starting out in the music business. You understand what I'm saying? I was looking at it as like a friend kind of thing, man. As my boy, he ain't gonna do me so. Man, nah, I been rolling with he for such a long time now. Yeah, nah, that's the ones that's that's the ones that's do you so. It's like, but yeah, so I never got no payout from no song. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, 2 or 3 number 1 records and couple top. I mean, I looking at it as I think I should have get something. I mean, hey, I don't. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who calculating what or whatever, but I had somebody who was supposed to be representing me at that point in time. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I've never seen any royalties. You know, so I'm showing you, my stuff has been registered. Everything was, as far as I know, everything was good. You know, so I'm saying, so I should have gotten some form of royalty that I could go and put back into the business now. You know what I'm saying? So I never got that. I never got that. So at the end of the day, all the money that I've been putting in was coming from my pocket, whether it was working or just like what I'm doing right now. You know, that's what I'm saying. I hear burning electricity. You know, that's what I'm showing you. I hear burning electricity at my mother place. You vibe by showing you? Study that. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Here burning electricity, doing music. This gotta get paid. Electricity bill gotta get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's money needed. You know what I'm saying? So I never really got that payout. Never got any sponsors. Never got any sponsors from anybody. Never really, I'll be honest, never really reach out. I tried a couple people and I more or less got turned down. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, being faced with a lot of fight in this industry. You understand what I'm showing you? In this music industry in general. I don't know if it's a personal thing, if it's a vendetta. Some people might go against me or whatever the case is, because like I said, I ain't here to bash nobody. This is not what this is about. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash nobody, but hey, something went wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So I know, you know what I'm saying, but it's unfortunate because I did have some serious plans and serious things that I wanted to do. You know, so I'm showing you, like yeah, forget. I may as well just say on here right now, something that I really wanted to do, and I mean, honestly, I would still like to do it. I mean, if anybody watching or hear this or see this in the future or whatever, you know what I mean, link me. Honestly, what I really want to do is I would like to take a little tour around the place and look for artists. You know what I'm showing you? Different islands, different countries, whatever, and just look for artists. You know what I'm showing you? And not only just look for artists, but look for artists and bring them back to Barbados to produce the music in Barbados, so that when we export the music, you can say it's from Barbados, but it's from a Filipino artist that we brought to Barbados. Or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I shouldn't say this now, because any bet next week or next month, you'll hear about somebody going and do this, and then they'll come back and watch. This live is proof, though. You know what I'm showing you? And I'm tired of the snakes and you can't mention this and you can't say, you know how people is. What it is, you can't let your pinky know where your thumb is due. So it's like, but anyway, it's all good. I would say that's what I really want to do. Travel the world, look for artists. You know what I'm saying? And bring them back to Barbados and produce the music here. You understand? Do everything here. Album covers here, videos here, everything here. But it's foreign artists. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really wanted to do. Then also, I also wanted to do a school. You know what I'm showing you? I wanted to do a producer school. That was what I really, that was like, excuse me, sorry about all the air, jeez. That was my #1 goal. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, all right, real talk, I'm not really a fan of kids. You understand what I'm showing you? I mean, I got my kids, I love my kids, don't get me wrong. But when it come into like wrapping up with them and all over the place and enough kids in the area and they screaming and they shouting, nah, I can't. I don't deal with that, right? But I know that at the end of the day, the kids are the future. You understand what I'm saying? The kids are the future. So if I put a school there or like organize a school, because it ain't gonna necessarily be me, only me. It could have been me and a couple other entertainers, producers, whatever, come together. Seriously put a school, or if not a school, it could have been some form of program that we could institute into the schools now, into the secondary schools, and let them get an audio engineering class, let them get like a writing class. I mean, even though you got that English, by saying so. You know what I mean? Do certain things like that. But that's what I really wanted to do, was a school for music. You know, so I'm showing you a school for music with regard to all aspects of music, and not only doing the music, but the music business as well. You understand what I'm saying? I had plans, man, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, nobody didn't get on board with me. It's all good. Everybody got their choices in life. Y'all choose to work with whoever and do whatever. That's y'all's choice, and it's on y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, whoever, you understand what I'm saying? I ain't like vexed at nobody. Like I said, this 2026 is a different year. I ain't vexed no more. The vex thing going out through the window. You understand what I'm showing you? I working with or without people. You understand? I don't know if I can, if this thing can work for me or not, but at the end of the day, this is what I do. You understand what I'm showing you? This is what I do. Music. So, I mean, honestly, I would really like to get some kind of sponsorship right now. You understand what I'm saying? That I could actually do some of these things. You understand? This is why this was another reason why I wanted to get a schedule with my lives and post more, so that I could get more engagement and actually try to get monetized, so I could get money coming in, so I can actually now go and do these and execute some of these plans. You understand what I'm saying? The school, I think the school is a very good idea. Yes, I've seen people offering audio engineering classes and stuff like that, but I talking about like working through the Ministry of Education and getting a audio engineering school in Barbados. You understand what I'm saying? Not just I get money and I build a studio and you can come and rent it. Nah, I want a school. We need a music school in Barbados. You understand? That specializes in music. We could specialize in all the different genres, from soca to western, calypso, old calypso. We could go up to the modern bashment. We could do hip hop. We could do trap. We could do soul. We could do R&B. Man, look, it's limitless. You know, limitless. You know what I'm showing you? And then the amount of artists that they got worldwide now that love Barbados. You know that. I'm telling you, if you get a school specifically for music, maybe people like, you know what I mean, I don't really want to call names, but let me say people like Drake's and Beyonce's and even Rihanna's and, you know, some Jay-Z's and these kind of people might want to come, and they could come and do a lecture at the school, or, you know what I'm saying, and that will show the young ones now in Barbados that is real, is something that could happen for them too. You understand? Plus to gain all the knowledge from them regarding to how them come up, their pitfalls and all these kinds of things. Just I think something like that could work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody feeling what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? But excuse me. I really think something like that it could work. A school for audio engineering and artists. You know what I'm showing you? I think at UWI they might have like art class, music classes and stuff like that. I mean, but that's university level. We want from like primary school. You understand what I'm showing you? We want a school that is just about music. Oh, I mean, you can still go do your extracurricular activities and your English and your maths and geography or whatever the case is. You understand what I'm saying? But we want a school just for music. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's like a part-time something, they do classes, their regular classes during the day or whatever, and then after school, we got the school there. They could come from 3 till 7, 8 o'clock at night to whenever the parents get off work or whatever the case is, and they learn only music from the music business, how to learn how to play a flute, a guitar, play drums. You understand what I'm saying? Anything. I know they got the National Culture Foundation that I'm not sure if they do stuff like that anymore. I don't know. I ain't finding out what's going on. They got find out what's going on down there. But at the end of the day, I'm sure they might got some kind of classes and stuff like that on evening. But I think a school, I honestly think a school just for music would suit Barbados fine. You know what I'm saying? That's my sorry about all the gas, Jesus Lord, sorry. That's my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know at the end of the day, people want to sit down and laugh and talk all kind of crap about me, and I don't mind that. It's a big man. You know what I'm showing you? I need another little boy here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I really think the school would be that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really wanted to do. The school. That was my main goal. Once I get that, then I would look at it as like, yeah, that's my top achievement, my top goal. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm sure that, because I'll be honest, recently I've not been following up anything. I lost a lot of interest in what really going on in this country. I know it might sound bad, you know what I'm saying, but hey, I haven't been treated fairly in certain situations. So rather than me kick up and get on like an idiot, I decide to withdraw. You understand what I'm showing you? And not withdraw from music, but withdraw from certain people and certain things. You vibe what I'm saying? So, hey. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what's going on about here. But they might got classes and all that. But I still think I would like to still do my own school that kind of way and see what can happen. I mean, hey, you never know. But hey, here we are. You understand? I'm neither here nor there, because right now I'm in a position where the finances don't even allow me to go down the road and buy a cheese cut and a Coke. If I by saying, but I can sit here and talk about doing a school and traveling the world look for artists. You say, got big ideas, big plans, but Mobby pocket. You know what I'm saying? Mobby pocket, real talk. Shit. Sorry for cussing, but I can't even afford the Mobby, so I might go and look for a tree and scrape off the bark. By saying, right? So, is a real thing. Oh dear, no, I got everything here mixed up. But yeah, I supposed to be here working, and I end up talking. Something ain't right. Excuse me. I could go print these over again. I don't know, but at the end of the day, like I said, I never received anything, so it's not like I could take anything and put it back into the business that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I did have a little project and stuff like that there a couple years ago. Majority of that money was spent on the project. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be crying over spilt milk, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's to look for the future now. You know what I'm saying? It's to look for the future. I know might be a few people that want dam me up or whatever, because that's another thing too. You know, Sam was showing you. I was also dealing with. Actually had a couple attempts at me that kind of offset me a kind of way. It's like had a couple of issues regarding stalkers, and you know what I'm saying. This real stuff. This in the make believe nine that I sit and think of. You understand what I'm showing you? I had people stalking me. But anyway, yeah. So but I ain't done. That's all I could say. I ain't done. You know what I'm showing you? I still pushing the music. Even if it's AI vocals, then it's AI vocals, whatever. You know what I mean? It's AI vocals, and me know with the AI, I training myself to to sing also. So you never know. I actually have one song that I want to record right now. Um, it's basically finished. I finished write it. You know, so I'm showing you. I got the rough version of it, and I really want to go into a studio and record it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have no song booth or nothing here. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got no song booth or nothing here really to record. I mean, I got a nice mic, but still, I would actually like to go into the studio and record this song. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know what I mean. I ain't done. Just anybody out there who's a real fan of Lab 39 Studio and DJ M's, despite all the hilarious, and nasty, and disgusting, and betrayal, and all the ups and downs that Lab 39 has been through. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, DJ M's still here. You understand what I'm saying? They might got more than one, and all I could pray that none of them don't use my music. That's all I could pray. You understand what I'm showing you? Because like I said before, I did a live I don't know, a couple months back or something like that. I made it perfectly clear, I'm not running around no street after nobody. You understand what I'm showing you? I'm not coming to your house because you use my music. It ain't give me nothing like that. You understand what I'm showing you? This business, right? This business. This ain't a play, poo, foolish thing. You understand what I'm showing you? The only reason that things got out of control for me really and truly is because I can't afford a lawyer. You understand? I've already sat down. I've had conversations with about 2 or 3 lawyers already with regard to my personal life and music and stuff like this, business, and I know my price. You understand what I'm showing you? It's just unfortunately I cannot raise the money to get to these lawyers so that I can get my business sorted out properly. So please know, you understand what I'm showing you? This goes for anybody out there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mind really and truly people sampling my stuff or maybe using this or whatever, but you need to contact me to get permission to use anything, to sample anything. I'm not trying to say that it might be sample worthy or anything. I'm just making a point here. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I ain't got any intentions of stopping. You understand what I'm showing you? Money gonna come to me sooner or later. And when it does, you understand what I'm showing you? All those things will be checked up. You understand what I'm showing you? All those things will be checked upon. All those things will be dealt with. So if you got any plans on, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like Tiffany songs, think about it carefully, okay? Do what I tell you. Get in contact with me, because at the end of the day, cool individual, and I'm willing to work. Tell one of this already. I'm willing to work. I ain't really care at this point in time who it really is. You understand what I'm saying? Once you could pay my price, we cool. That's the way how I flexing. You understand what I'm saying? So just don't go and tack out the music and think that is yours, or think that is stupid, that you know what I'm saying? Come on. Get in contact with me. Excuse me. Email address there is zsparks1@outlook.com. At Lab 39 Studio, Instagram, X, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Even at YouTube. Jeez, so that goes for anybody, family or friend or foe. You understand what I'm saying? This business. This business at the end of the day, who it is. It was another artist recently. What song was it? I can't remember the name of it. I don't want to keep quoting that Future thing. You understand? Because I ain't trying to be disrespectful to Future or name to be keep bringing that up. But there was another song where somebody sampled the person's song. and it didn't get permission. You understand? So the original writer and composer and publisher and all them sue them for 100%, and they get 100% of the song every time it plays on the radio. They get nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So to avoid anything like that in music, it's best to just seek for permission. You understand? That stupidness about you rather say sorry than ask for permission, that don't work in music. You understand what I'm showing you? That don't work in music. No, that might work in life or otherwise, but you see in music, nah, dude. If you sample somebody's shit, even before you release it, you should at least send them a message. You understand what I'm showing you? And let them get a copy of the song or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go blatantly use the person's music just like that. Because then at the end of the day, if that song generate $1 or it generate 1,000,000, they can sue you for all of the money. Because it's their original work that you use. You understand? And then for the fact that you used it without asking for permission, you can piss off the person. You know what I'm saying? If that person got money, they can carry you to the way. You know what I'm saying? So, don't just ask for permission. Jeez. You know what I mean? That's how I looking at this whole music thing. I mean, I would honestly, in all honesty, I would like to know that a couple people did sample my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? I would like to know, because it would feel good as a producer to know that somebody sampled my work, that kind of way, but asked for permission. You know what I'm saying? I would feel good. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I might, just because I do 76 countries couple years ago, streams and all that kind of thing, that don't mean that the boy really know me. You understand what I'm saying? Because all that music that was marketed outside, it was not marketed with my face. I was just a music producer. You understand what I'm showing you? I was just a music producer. I was just the label owner. I'm not the artist. So it was the artist who was getting all the push, not me. So at the end of the day, people might hear the name, but they really might not know this face. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll just hear this DJ M's from Barbados, DJ M's from Barbados. They don't necessarily know the face. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe some people might be taking advantage of that too. You understand what I'm showing you? They might have taken advantage of that over the last couple of years. You understand what I'm saying? It's a strong possibility. Strong possibility. I hear I was in Canada. I've never been to Canada. You understand what I'm showing you? That was like last year summer or a year before, something like that. I hear I in Canada. Like, nah, I'm not in no Canada. You understand what I'm showing you? Nah. So I don't know if that's like propaganda to mess with the head or whatever. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, though, I do enough talking here. I still got some work to go and do. I gotta go and export these samples, not samples, export out these drums again. Yeah, I gotta go and export. I gotta go and export all these here again. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, right? I went into work. I got what I do. I may not be the best. You know what I'm saying? But I got what I do. You know what I'm showing you? So ain't really no more talking, no more complaining from me. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to work, zsparks1 outlook.com. Right here. You understand what I'm showing you? But please know, at the end of the day, right? The got a lot of bad-minded people around the place, right? That they have an agenda, their own personal agenda against people, and they will try to fill up everybody's head with whatever they want to make sure that the other person never makes it, never get a dime, so that them can say that them eat the food. You understand what I'm saying? So I know I already lost a lot of fans, like I said. 20, 2020, 2021 to 2022. You know, so I'm showing you, I had a successful year for me. I had 16,000 streams. In 2020, was 21, 22, right? So from like 2023 to 2024, I did no streaming at all. All the music was taken down. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't do no streaming in 2023 to 2024. And no, actually I think it was longer than that. Yeah, from 22, because it was 21, 22 was when I do the 16,000. So like from 22 to 23, 24, I didn't do any streaming. I lost like 2 years. You understand? I vanished more or less from off of Spotify, from off of iTunes. I more or less vanished. Sorry, not music. You understand? Vanished. So I lost a lot of time, lost a lot of fans who was interested. At that time, I think I had about a little over a thousand followers on Spotify. That kind of, 1,000 monthly listeners. You understand what I'm saying? Now I must have got about, I'm not sure. I think must be about, I don't know, 60 something or. You understand what I'm saying? So I lost a lot of fans and a lot of streams in the last couple of years. So you know what I mean? And 2024 to 2025, right, is when I started back streaming. I started back streaming in 24, the end of 24. Sorry, excuse me. I started back streaming the end of 2024. And that's how I get my 8,000, 8,500 streams now just on Spotify for last year. So, you know what I mean? I lost a lot of time. You know what I mean? Because of personal issues and stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyway, I think I on here way too long. Anyway, it's time to, as I said, go to the beach and just roll myself. I want to relax myself. Not literally going to the beach, so don't go looking for me on no beach. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively speaking, right? But yeah, I just once again, whenever you see this live or this video or whatever, if you're one of the people who've been streaming, who've been giving the views and the likes, the shares and stuff like that, I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I can seriously try to do more lives more often. I need to be in touch with the people more often that streaming my stuff. Because like I said, they got some people out there that got an agenda against me. It is no joke. There's an agenda against me. You understand what I'm saying? And their aim is to make me look as bad as possible. You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta do my best to make me look as good as possible, right? So when I say that now, I mean by me being as real as possible too, to whoever on here. You know, so I'm saying I ain't come on here to tell no lies or to get the people on my side or nothing like that. So I come here to tell the truth, talk about my music, try to see if I could get some business working, get some business flowing. You know, so I'm saying I need some money, I need to eat, I need to help my kids, I want to get myself a house. You know, that's what I'm saying. These are things that I was actually thinking about documenting seriously on TikTok. Yeah, if you want to follow me on TikTok, is official DJMZ. You understand what I'm saying? I was seriously thinking about like starting a little documentary thing on TikTok with regard to my personal life, my life itself. You understand? Everything. I'm not sure about that because yeah, I ain't so sure about that yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't so sure about that. Even though it would explain a lot. You know what I'm saying? It would show a lot too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't live by myself. I live with other people. So at the end of the day, for me to constantly got a phone on and live constantly, it will be offsetting people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to be necessarily exposing their life. I want to be showing my life. But I know at the end of the day, my life is part of their life in a way because we live in the same house. But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I really want to document some stuff. I would really like to be doing more lives or more posts with regard to my daily activities. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people are getting tied up with maybe talk or something. Because I'll be honest, I don't know if enough people getting all weird. I put it that way. You understand? Strange. And it got me like, what the frig? Oh, what really going on? You understand what I'm saying? Plus, too, you wizzy when you're walking past, and you know what I mean? They want to be talking and wizzy, this and you just pick up certain things. You understand what I'm saying? So, I ain't really about all the issues. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get this thing twisted, alright? I ain't really about all the issues no more. This 2026. I am not Thanos. I will tell you that. You know what I mean by that too. Anyway, it's about the music. It's about the music. You understand what I'm showing you? I really want to get some serious tunes on the radio. I would like to get some international placements right now with some international artists. Excuse me. So if you got any international artists out there that are willing to work, you know what I'm saying? And please, to any artist, you know what I'm showing you, don't just show up. Do not just show up unannounced, or we gotta talk. We gotta talk first. Don't just show up and be hanging around someplace and thinking that these ain't that times to be coming both where I live and just you know what I'm saying, unless you're in a car or something. So don't be just. I had a couple people that I can be honest, I don't want, like I said, I don't want calling the names nor names, so it's like, but I did see a couple people who possibly could have been big artists, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, things just didn't transpire. It didn't happen because you know what I'm showing you, I'm not that kind of person that just because you so and so that I can show you. I mean, even though I need the work, I can be honest with you, right? So it's kind of stupid of me, but you gotta understand too. I wear glasses. You know, I'm showing don't mind the shades thing. I wear glasses, right, folks? And I can't really. It's not like I can't see. I can see. You know what I'm showing you, but I don't be focusing too much on people around me that kind of way unless it's all right, let me start over with that. No, I don't focus on people. All right, the real reason is because a lot of people are trying to freak me out. You know what I'm showing you? They're trying to off me, unalive me, whatever you want to call it. So whenever I walk in anywhere and I see anybody hanging around, the first thing I don't think that they're waiting for me to give me money or give me work. I thinking that that they're waiting to hurt me. You understand? To try to. So I just be in defensive mode. I gotta be real. I can't come up on here and play with that there. You understand what I'm showing you? I just be in defensive mode. See, the minute I step through my door, I in defensive mode. Right through. The amount of that people try with me, you understand what I'm showing you? It's unbelievable. And I be honest too, right? I honestly think if I didn't really like cool my head in the past and and change my life, by now I would probably be behind bars or 6 feet deep. You know what I'm showing you? With the kind of foolishness that happened. But luckily, you understand what I'm showing you? I cool my temper a lot, and I could see certain situations and try my best to avoid them. You understand? There are certain situations that I was extremely lucky. You understand what I'm showing you? And that's what you could be saying. Not necessarily lucky, because I don't want to use the word luck. But I don't want to come up on here and start talking about God and all this kind of thing neither. But at the end of the day, I got to acknowledge the big man upstairs. You understand what I'm showing you? I feel that's the real reason why he's still here saying that, right? You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me. Real talk. Come pretty close. You understand what I'm saying? So I be on defensive. I don't give a damn who you is. You understand what I'm showing you? I on defensive mode. So if you want to work with me, you understand what I'm saying? Don't just come and hang out at the entrance to my neighborhood or company block where it's thing, and nah, you need to contact me. You need to call. You understand what I'm showing you? You need to send an email. You need to send a DM, something. You understand what I'm showing you? Do not, do I tell you, do not just show up here. Because like I said, I had 2 people. I'm not going to call any names. You understand? Out of respect. I'm not going to call any names. But I had 2 people who I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but who I believe were waiting on me, or one person showed up in a certain area where it was, and nah, because if I doing anything like that with an international artist, one, I don't want anybody to know, you understand, until the song is actually finished and it's released, or whatever the case is. Because I don't know how it is where some of you come from, but I got haters. You understand what I'm showing you? I got real haters. You vibe what I'm saying? Like I said, the amount of shit that I've been through over the last couple of years is phenomenal. Do not get this thing twisted. So I'm, like I said, I'm in defensive mode. You understand what I'm showing you? Yeah, I right, but don't dig name. You understand what I'm showing you? I'm not here to harm anybody or do nothing. I gotta protect myself. That's what people need to understand. I will protect myself. You understand? I gotta protect myself, because nobody else did to protect me. You understand? So, to any international artists, you understand? Don't care how big you are or how bad you think you are. This Barbados. You understand what I'm showing you? Don't come out here thinking that you can get ease or whatever the case is. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about from me. I mean from other people or whatever the case is. I'm just making a point. This is real life. You understand? So if you want to come and work with me that kind of way, you need to reach out to me. Is best. I ain't trying to sit at nobody where you live getting hurt, you know, or anything. So I ain't trying to sit at. But at the end of the day, to avoid any sort of haterism coming my way, you understand what I'm showing you? Everything needs to be done secretively and is silent. And behind closed doors. Real talk. You understand? Because I have way too many haters and way too many people trying to spoil things for me right now. That's why I've not gone anywhere. Everybody think they're stupid and they're ignorant and they didn't know. A lot of people have been spoiling things, teething this, teething that. It's a whole barrage of nonsense right now. You understand? It even get to the point where I had to get the relevant authorities involved and all this kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, any artists out there, you want to work with me? You understand what I'm showing you? Send a DM, send a email. Get my phone number. I got a landline. You understand what I'm showing you? I got a landline. Those who know the number. I got a landline. You understand what I'm showing you? I got a cell phone. You could WhatsApp message me. You could call me. Well, you can't call like regular call. You gotta call WhatsApp. You understand? WhatsApp only call, that kind of thing. You can hit me up on Google. Come on, Lab 39 Studio. DJ M's. You understand what I'm saying? So, you want to work? I willing. But don't just show up here because... Alright, yeah, I can take this opportunity to apologize to these 2 people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to call no names or anything. I would really like to know that you get to see this live or this video sometime before it get deleted in the next 30 days. I'd like to apologize to those two individuals that I might have walked past. You know, if it was really the two of y'all, I apologize to the two of y'all, because I know if it really was y'all, then I missed out two fantastic opportunities of my life where I could have possibly actually done some fantastic, phenomenal work with the two of y'all. And it's I don't want to say necessarily my fault, because at the end of the day, if it is you, then if it is the two of y'all, then y'all should have DM'd me or emailed me or tried to get in contact with me. You should have sent a kite to me, something. Don't just show up, because nah, I don't want to get blow up like that. You understand what I'm showing you? Because it causes issues. At the end of the day, I still gotta walk boat here. You understand what I'm showing you? Unless you're coming here, going in with a car and security and money and everything for me one time, don't do that there, because you blow me up. You understand what I'm showing you? The first one, you blow me up. You understand what I'm saying? And you cause issues for me. You don't understand. You might think that I diss you. I didn't diss you. You understand what I'm showing you? Who you were with, I don't deal with. That's the problem. It's not that I didn't want to deal with you if it was you. You understand what I'm showing you? It's who you were with. That's why I walked past you. Because that individual I don't deal with. I know why. You understand what I'm showing you? You might not understand because you're not from here. You're not from here. Yeah, you might be a big star, and yeah, you might got money and all clout and all this kind of crap, but you're not from here. You don't understand the situation. So by you showing up out here in the hood, you blow me the fuck up. You understand what I'm showing you? And not in a good way. That's the problem. That's why I walk past you. You understand? I don't think they want to be disrespectful to you or don't want to work with you. Nah, you mad. You understand what I'm showing you? It's who you was with. Nah. And I sorry to be honest with you that I should have, you know what I mean? I should have jumped in your car. You know what I'm showing you? But at the end of the day, look what I have with me. I have my 2 kids with me. I gotta study my children. Who you did with, I don't play around. You think I can carry my children around there? Around that person? Study? Nah, I was with my kids. You understand what I'm showing you? You pull up in the fucking hood. That's the hood. That ain't even up in here where I live. You vibe by showing you totally like pfft. And then from there is beer issues for me. You say. So don't think that I ain't want to deal with you that kind of way. You understand what I'm showing you? You know, to address the other individual, yeah, because I really want to get off of here. I don't want to hear too long. No, to address the other individual. So much respect for you. You understand what I'm showing you? Your work is phenomenal. It is fantastic. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not sure if it's 100%. If it's you, so I ain't gonna call your name. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call your name, but if it was, you saw me, I saw you, I said goodnight, you said goodnight, and then if you was there to me, you should have said something. I didn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? You should have like, yo, da. And then I think there was another one as well. You understand what I'm showing you? Weird, like, don't come and hang out at my entrance to where I live, and nah, don't don't do that. And if you do, you understand what I'm saying, then you need to acknowledge me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to assume that, even though I should, you know what I mean? Because I'm a hard music producer. I don't always be kidding myself. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, you should have reached out. You should have reached out. You understand what I'm saying? Before that, I know that was a good way to reach out still too, but I don't know, because I wasn't sure. I was not 100% sure if this individual is who it is. You understand? I'm walking and I see this person. I'm like, what the hell? This body look totally out of place. Like, what is this woman doing here is no way somebody that dressed like this and looked like this should be standing up here on this corner. Like, what the hell going on? I found it really strange. And then when I would really like to think that you watch this live. You look at me. I said hello. You said hello. And you let me walk past. So I don't know if it was there to me. You understand what I'm saying? Or if it was really you. But I think it was. You understand? I honestly think it was. You understand what I'm saying? Now I look back on it because of certain things that I did couple days prior to that, which might have put you in that frame of mind to come and check for me for work or whatever the case is. And I understand that and I respect that. You get what I'm saying? But nah, you should have reached out before. Or even right then, you should have just like stopped me. Like, yo, use... ask a question, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it might have been some confusion or whatever. You might not have thought who I was or whatever, you know what I mean? I wasn't sure if, because come on, I don't expect to see you standing up on my street corner. You know, you understand what I'm showing you? I that's not expected. So it took me by surprise, and I didn't even like. I just said hello, are you this person? And they went on walking like, who the frick is that? That can't be. And they went on walking, and only when they get to the top of the hill, I'm like, wait, you sure that dang? I'm like, nah, man, she won't be standing up. You understand what I'm saying? She won't be standing up in a corner like that, eh? Nah, not waiting for me anyway. You vibe by saying so. Too humble. It could have been you. You understand what I'm showing you? And I walked straight past you. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. You understand? If it was you, I apologize to you. Don't think that I don't want to work with you. That's not it. You understand what I'm saying? And so if it was you, I apologize to you. If you ever get to see this live, I really hope you do. You understand what I'm saying? And for you, if it is you, and for you to actually come here and to seek me out for the work that I did, that tells me a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that too. But unfortunately, sorry if you was there, cause see, like I said, I real humble, you know what I mean. So you could have been there waiting for another producer. I don't know. You what I'm saying? I just making a point. But if it was you, I sorry that I passed you. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry that I passed you. You know what I'm saying? If it was you, and if it was you, look, feel free. Reach out again. Yeah. Reach out again. Don't play around. You understand what I'm showing you? Don't play around, because it won't work. This ain't a joke, nothing. I may not be the best singer at the end of the day, but I'm a damn good writer and I'm a damn good producer. You understand what I'm showing you? I could get in the studio with you. Oh Jesus Lord, I know if I was to get into a studio with you, something gonna come out. It gotta be a hit of some kind. You understand what I'm saying? And genre-wise, I could more or less do almost everything. But I don't do country and western though. I will say that. Okay, I've never done any kind of anyway, right. Hope I this gateway. But anyway, the whole point of the matter is, if it was you, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if it was. I'm sorry. I apologize to you. I know you're a real queen. You understand what I'm saying? And is respect to you. And if it was, feel free. Show me again. But DM, email, telephone. Come on, you gotta be able to get my digits somehow. You understand what I'm saying? So don't just show up like that. And if you do show up like that, and you see the white beard dude, I mean, you never know. I might cut my beard or something. But still, you know what I mean? Ask a brother a question, man. You know what I mean? For real, because if it was you, that's the opportunity of a lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? And I apologize. Apologize to both of y'all. And it might have been a third one too. I'm not 100% sure about the third one, who that necessarily was, because that was completely in the dark. That was that was another night. I don't know who this was. You understand what I'm saying? There's another night I coming home. You understand what I'm showing you? I coming home. And I walking up in my area. And in my area, they got, like, I could go left or I could go right. You know what I'm showing you? And by the time I get into the gap, I see somebody there on the on the left hand side, and it was waiting. You understand? I can't see who the person was. All I could see was a dark shadow. So I tell myself, oh, nah, boy, I ain't going left. I went right. And when I went right, I heard the person shouting at me. You understand? Hey, you, hey, you. Who? Hey, you. Nah, you can't want DJ M's. You understand what I'm showing you? You can't want Mark. Because if you'd want me, you would have known to call me by my name. So whoever that was, you understand what I'm showing you? I think me going right might have saved me. You understand what I'm showing you? Because I ain't sure who that was. I really don't know who that was. And like I said, I had people stalking me. And yes, it was women that was stalking me. A woman that was stalking me. Okay? So for me to come and find 2 or 3 women standing up there waiting for me, I on easy. I on easy. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then, I mean, I'll be honest, a couple nights ago too, I saw 2 individuals out there standing up again at the entrance. One person definitely looked out of place. You understand what I'm showing you? And when I say out of place, I'm not talking scruffy. I'm talking about in terms of the way how the person dressed and looked and everything. Not Beijing. Definitely not Beijing. It wasn't a. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if it was an artist or whatever, but once again, they didn't say anything to me, so I went my way. You understand what I'm showing you? I was not 100% sure who those 2 individuals were. And I'll be honest, at that time, I didn't know that they had, shit, this live going on real long though, sorry. At this time, I didn't know that they had, people of that caliber in the island. You understand what I'm saying? They actually had, so, but anyway, it's all good. To those first 2, like I said, first one, I apologize to you. I'm showing you if it really was you. Don't think that I don't want to work, because since then, you see, that's where I convinced, not say don't want to be convinced, but I think it's you, because since then, I follow you. You understand what I'm showing you? And you make a couple subliminal posts that I pick up on. You understand what I'm saying? And from how I get these posts, I feel you mean me. I'll be real with you. I feel you mean me. You understand what I'm saying? So that was possibly, definitely you that pull up in the hood there for me. You say? And it would have been fun though. I telling you. Wow. Wow. But yeah, know that I didn't get in that car. Was the reason I did not get in that car was because of who you was with, and I had my kids with me. You know what I'm showing you? And probably, even if I didn't have my kids with me, because of who you was with, I still wouldn't have jumped in that car. I'm sorry. No way. No way. You know what I'm showing you? I don't put my life on the line 2 or 3 times. Put it to you that way, right? Nah, ain't nothing so going on. But anyway, yeah, so if it was you, I apologize. You don't know, link up. I don't know, because like I said, you throw a couple subliminal posts. Yeah, you throw a couple subliminal posts for true. You understand what I'm saying? And it kind of hit hard. So I don't really think you might have taken what I did as harsh to you, and I didn't want to work with you, or I wasn't interested in you, or it's nothing like that, sis. You understand? I'm showing you is who you was with. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think that. Nah. No way I was gonna get in that car with who you was with. You understand what I'm showing you? No fucking way. Sorry for cursing, but no way. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, stop dissing me though, because I I really think you're dissing me. You understand? I kind of send back one or two subliminal things at you. I think you get them there too, but ain't no war, nothing, ain't no beef. I ain't got no beef with you, girly. You understand what I'm showing you? I ain't got no beef with you. You hard, you wicked, you bad at what you do. I understand what I'm showing you? So I ain't got no qualms with you. Understand? I ain't got no problems with you. It was who you was with. Understand that, please. So stop sending the subliminal this thing. You know what I mean? Nah, sis. Nah, I ain't playing that games. You understand what I'm showing you? If you want to tell me saying, tell me saying. Don't come with the subliminal thing, sneak dissing thing, and nah. You understand? But you shouldn't diss me anyway, because what I did not diss you. Okay, I did not diss you. I gotta make this perfectly clear before I leave this life. I was not dissing you. Okay, I sorry I walked past you. You understand what I'm saying? If this was really you, we're sorry I walked past you, but it's who you was with. I was not going to be getting in that car. Alright? Just want you to understand that there. But anyway, what time it is now? I don't know how long I did on here. I think it come on here like 11 o'clock, so it's no after 12. See, but yeah, on a real, so don't think that I don't want to work. I want to work, trust me. Trust me. If you'll work now, that's another question. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, quite a lot of folly has happened since then. You understand? And if it was you, it is because you can't blow the whole situation, sis. You right by saying you blow me right up. Not put me in a tailspin, put people around me in a tailspin against me. You understand what I'm saying? To see that somebody of your caliber could check for me. No, it's like I public enemy number one. You understand what I'm saying? Man is get jealous. You know that. If it was you, you know you look damn good too. You know you look damn good too. You come out there looking all posh and sexy and thing, and men see that you come to me? Oh, man can be like, nah, boy, red mine, Raz, get ammo, red mine, and then don't get this thing twisted. I know how men is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with the area. At the end of the day, men is very envious and jealous, especially when it got a sexy woman involved that got money. Oh, look. Blow me right up. You don't even know. But not in a good way. It's like, I hope someday that you can get to see this, and I know they've got a couple of people that know what's going on too. If anybody watch this that know what's going on, cut out that little piece, cut out this little piece or whatever, and send it to she. You understand what I'm showing you? Because at the end of the day, if it was you, you right what I'm saying? If it really was you, for you to come and show up here, that's saying a lot. For you to come and show up here, that's saying a lot. My music can't be that bad. You understand? Because I can't see nobody like you necessarily interested in my music without it sounding good. So yeah, I went into work. It's like, I mean, I'm supposed to be working here all know. Check how far I get. You know, put some drums here. We gonna go and redo all of this. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, DJMs, it's 2026. Who wants to sit down and study the past? You sit down and study the past. Forget me, walk past me, drive past me, whatever. Because at the end of the day, I ain't sitting down and studying your past. So I don't see why you should be studying mine. And you human, I human. I make mistakes, You make mistakes. You want to judge me by mine? That upon you. Because I'm judging nobody by theirs. You know what I mean? But anyway, who cares anyway? You say. Anyway, yeah, this DJ M's. This was supposed to be a short little live showing me, showing me doing up some, exporting some beats for me to then go and make them into little videos so I could go and post them. And talking to 2 people, 3 people, bless up. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for thank you for passing through. The video will be up for 30 days. You understand what I'm saying? So you could watch it anytime on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I can probably download it too and put it on YouTube. If everybody's saying. But yeah. Just let me get a timestamp. Right now is 20 minutes past 12 on the 22nd of January 2026. You understand? For historical mark, we got elections coming up February 9th or the 11th. You understand what I'm saying? Elections get called, a surprise election here now. So yeah, this way it is. 2026, folks. We in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let people pass string you up and hold you back. You understand what I'm showing you? From dealing with them and from really making magic happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what could really transpire when you and somebody work together. You understand what I'm saying? And if you come in with that kind of hypocritical BS, it's foolishness. Because I tell you this, if you live in a glass house, don't trust stones. It's like, in other words, don't judge me. Because if you judge me, I could judge you. Somebody else could judge you too. You know what I'm saying? And in Barbados, we got another saying. Before you take the splinter out of my eye, take the log out of yours. You understand? Well, it's not really good. It's the splinter. Before you take the splinter out of my eye, take the splinter out of yours. But I say log. Because sometimes people be looking at your situation. And your situation is be so small compared to what the hell they're going through. And what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's one judge, you know. Enough people is judge you. They will judge you to get rid of judgment from themselves, you know. Because they know what to do. They know what they're dealing up with. So they want to take the attention off of the self and put it upon you. You understand? This is real things. But anyway. Enough of this here. I could have sat down here for an hour and do a beat. You understand what I'm showing you? But yeah. Oh gosh, excuse me, sorry. DJ M's Lab 39 Studio. And I really hope that there ain't no issue with that name neither. You know what I'm showing you? Now that we're talking about saying, I really hope there ain't no issue with that name. I did using that name for like around 2007. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I wish I'd really get some money in my hands that I could have really gone to the LLC and do certain things, and you know what I'm saying? I would have got certain things registered and everything would be different right now but hey, this is the way how things is, so I can work with what I got, work with the hand I got, you understand what I'm showing you, and keep pushing forward, keep playing my game as best as possible, you understand? So, hey, you want to work? Link up at Lab 39 Studio. It's sparks1 at outlook.com. Find my phone number. When I claim to be big kings and big queens and big Don and big that and big this. Well, if you're so big, it shouldn't be so hard to find my number. You understand what I'm saying? Find my number, get in contact with me. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I want to work. If it was the 2 of y'all, please, by all means, get in contact with me so that we can link up, even if it's via I don't really want to say video chat because you can't really trust that in these times anyway. You understand? I would just prefer to get some form of email from you, even a DM from your main account on Instagram or something, so that I could be 100% sure is you, and we could work from there. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, right, geez, and that's another thing too. I had another individual who kind of called me on my phone. This individual got my number, and we actually did we did a video. Excuse me, we did a video call. Right, I ain't gonna say your name neither, but at the end of the day, use another well-respected artist. You understand what I'm showing you? Unfortunately, I didn't believe it was you. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I spoke to you, I told you I have had hackers and stalkers and all kind of people impersonating this and doing all kind of that. So the way how I might have spoken to you via the live thing or whatever, the conversation that we had, I might not have spoken to you as in believing it was you. So I might have given you an attitude. Hence why you told me what you told me if it was really you. You get what I'm saying? But I don't have an issue with dealing with people. It's just like I said earlier, I'm in defensive mode. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in defensive mode for the last 2 or 3 years. I have no other choice. You need to understand this. You're a big artist. You understand? I'm sure before you really hit where you were and you could afford security and all this stuff, you was at a position where I am at. You understand? Where a lot of bombardment coming your way, people trying to set you up, people trying to do this to you, do that to you, say this about you. I get accused of having a woman pregnant, and dude, I'm celibate. Study that. You understand what I'm saying? So for me talking to you however I talk to you, you should understand and not lose patience with me. You vibe what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a music producer, you're an artist, I want work. You understand? You would have been another one. That would have, geez, no, that's like 3, 4. That would have been 4 #1 hits that I would have had. You understand what I'm saying? For sure. If it was the 4 of y'all, the 3 of y'all, you understand what I'm saying? That's 3 #1 records. That ain't no joke about it. When I could get up on a top with freaking spoons and knives and sing hallelujah and it will go #1. When is that kind of artist? You understand what I'm saying? And I respect all 3 of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Is, like I said, unfortunate that, I don't know, maybe it wasn't meant to be at that point in time or whatever the case is, but I don't know. But dude, you kind of got attitude with me. You understand what I'm saying? I defended myself because I didn't believe it was you. I don't know if it was you or not. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, it possibly was. You understand? Because after I sat down and I like really analyzed the conversation, some of the things that you were saying, yeah, we did do the love video thing, but I don't really trust the video. The video could be, you could fake video. You understand? This is the AI. This is the days of AI. You understand what I'm saying? So it was a little difficult for me to like really believe that, you know what I mean, you reaching out to me. And not even I reach out to you, you reach out to me. That was like, whoa. You understand? And you was before the other 2. That's the thing. You was before these other two ladies reached out to me. So I mean, it possibly could have been you for truth, if I am saying. And if it was, my apologies. I didn't mean to carry into scruffy. You know what I'm showing you? But at the end of the day, I'm a little boy. As a big grown man who's in defensive mode. How else am I supposed to act? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it won't work though. You know what I'm saying? It won't work. It won't work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that really and truly, if it was the 3 of y'all, that out of the 3 Cheese Down Brothers, you be trying to tell me one couldn't like really pop off and get me put in a private jet and get me from boat here. You know what I'm saying? Let me really do some magic together, some freaking music, and get some stuff really popping for me and my life and my kids, and change my family life and get some generational wealth. You right what I'm saying? So, shit, man. I want to get some apartments. I would like to buy an apartment in Dubai. You know what I'm showing you? Buy an apartment in Dubai and sell it in like 10 years. Get some profits. I got things in my head, so link out to me. Stop playing. Link out. Reach out. Email. DM. Something. You understand what I'm showing you? Because I know if I get in the studio with any of the trio winner, be Jesus Lord. I tell you, it give me magic. It give me magic. And I'm blowing up myself. I ain't blowing my own trumpet nor name. Right? But if it was the trio winner for true, then that mean that my music saying something. That's how I looking at it. When I ain't getting come here or even try to link with me if my music is shit. So if it was the trio winner, stop playing around. We get something popping. At the end of the day, geez, I would love to do one track with the trio winner. Cheese Storm Brothers. Wow. That met history. You understand what I'm showing you? And I know it's a #1 hit. So stop playing with me. Link up. DJ M's. Everything at Lab 39 Studio. ZSparks1 at Outlook.com. I will put my number here, but I mean, if you want a number, you can check the Instagram, because the number on the Instagram, the WhatsApp right there, on the Instagram and all that there. So yeah, stop playing. You know what I mean? And I apologize once again if it was the three of y'all. You know, the first one, you know, I really gotta apologize to you, because at the end of the day, you's a kind of you's a gangster. You should understand. You should understand. You understand? We're showing you what is in this music industry and what is God go through. The other two ladies know them. You know what I mean? They might not understand so much, because I mean, even though them is still, if it was them, big stars and all that there, and God got security and all that, but still, I don't think they will understand how you should. You know what I'm saying? You first one, you should understand when they did gain also defensive and think what really going on, and how I tell you. How I tell you things. You understand what I'm showing you? And then will you tell me no how people gotta get to you, who just gotta go through, and all these kinds of things. You understand what I'm saying? So my apologies once again. Don't think I was being rude. Just in defensive mode. You understand what I'm showing you? Just in defensive mode. Again, people accusing me of things, and link up. You understand? I'd be glad if somebody like cut snippets of this and send these to the trio winner who know what going on. You understand what I'm showing you? Cause right now, yeah, I need that big hit. You understand what I'm showing you? I need it. Need it. And it ain't necessarily about the fame. You understand what I'm showing you? I ain't care about no fame and all that is about the money. I need money right now. You understand what I'm saying? So want it, need it, it's time for it. You understand what I'm showing you? Are you ready for it? I know how to handle it. I know what to do with it. Most importantly, you understand? I know what to do with it. And a young giddy-headed child. I got children. And a giddy-headed child. You understand? Big grown man. I know how to do what God do. So stop playing around. Link up if it was true winner for true, or 4, because I ain't sure who was the other anyway, right? Stop playing around. If we get something popping, I would love to work. You know what I'm showing you? It would be an honor. It would be a real honor. You know what I'm showing you? So yeah. DJ M's, Lab 39 Studio. ZSparks1 at Outlook.com. You understand? Everything at Lab 39 Studio. Keep it blessed. Once again, to all the people who do all the streaming, any views, any likes, any shares, any comments you put down, I really appreciate it. You understand what I'm showing you? I need y'all support in 2026. You understand what I'm showing you? Like I said, I want go for certain things. You understand what I'm showing you? Despite whatever people might be thinking or saying, that's not my concern, but I want to go for certain things. I want to start documenting certain things. So yeah, you know what I mean? I need y'all support. That's what's needed right now. I need y'all support. You know, so I'm showing you. If you're willing to support me, by all means, share it, like it, leave a comment. You know, so I'm showing you. I was thinking about doing a Patreon too. I ain't so sure about that, cause I ain't so sure. I would prefer the support with regard to the shares, the likes. You understand what I'm saying, and stuff like that there. Because the Patreon thing, it sounds like you're begging, but still is a place where you can put money for the artist or the producer or whoever, or the whatever the item is or whatever, to support the person. So if you're willing to support and anybody think I should really do a Patreon, feel free, you know what I mean, leave a comment, whatever, you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, what we're saying. But right now, I need your support in 2026. You know what I'm saying? I want at the end, I would like next year, this same time, for me to be going live in my own house. You understand what I'm saying? That's the kind of vibe I want to be on next year. I would like, what's today? See, I don't want to do this and then it don't happen, because then it's a little foolish, right? But at the end of the day, hey, you know what I mean? Today's the 22nd of January. I would like the 22nd of January 2027, when I go live on Facebook, that I'm doing it from my home, my own home, my personal place that I get from music. You understand what I'm showing you? I being real now. I gotta get serious with this music thing. I good at what I do. It's time for me to focus. So you want work? I willing to work. Yes, I will be truthful. I do have a little health issue, but it's nothing major that will stop me from working or anything like that. I just can't I just can't lift up nothing heavy. I can't jump off the wall. Reason why I laugh at that, because the other day jump off a wall and it kind of hurt myself. Anyway, that's the thing. I don't have any major health issues as far as I know. You understand what I'm showing you? I do have an issue where I could do with an operation, but it's not going to stop me from doing music in any form or fashion. You understand? Even if I were to get the operation, I could still operate and do music, because I would just need a laptop and I could build beats and whatever, headphones, and you understand what I'm saying? So it's not an issue. So I'm willing to work. You understand what I'm saying? This for anybody. You understand? But please don't come around me with this. Oh man, we looking to form a group and do this and do. If you look, I got over 27 years of experience in music. You understand? If you come around me, bring some form of paperwork, bring some form of money, bring plans, bring something that I can see and take serious. Cause right now, quite a few people, you understand, the name, the blame, the lockup, pass through, or I could by them and this and that, all these big plans and all this here and all that and all that, and then at the end of the day, I don't hear them, I don't see them, and it's be, you understand? So if it's that kind of thing, don't even bother. You understand what I'm saying? If you're coming around, you want to work, bring some paperwork that I can sign, or I can send to a lawyer to look at with a check, something, money, boom. You understand what I'm saying? This business. This is the more frame, and the more, yeah, you might know me as Mark, but at the end of the day, I DJ M's a producer besides Mark. You understand what I'm showing you? So stop taking me for a joke and playing around. Not this year. You understand what I'm showing you? I want to get some work done. I want to get some songs on the radio. Like I said, 22nd of January 2027, I want to be sitting down in my home. I would like to. You understand? That's not gonna say a goal, but that's something that I want to do. You understand? Because I got bigger goals than that. But anyway, that's one of the goals that I want to get. So you understand what I'm saying? So I need your support in 2026. Feel free to continue streaming. Feel free to share the videos, likes, comments. I need some comments from people. You understand what I'm saying? All that stuff has helped with the algorithm. You understand what I'm showing you? It's helped push me to different new audiences and stuff like that. I mean, I'll be honest, I ain't gonna really focus on YouTube this year. I might still post some stuff on YouTube, but I can mainly be focusing on like the other platforms. So I need your help. I need your support. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's it. And to them three, if it was y'all, link up. You understand what I'm saying? Link up. Send a DM from your official account. Tell your team to send a DM from your official account. I know it's you. It won't be no play. You won't get no not attitudes from me. Name. You understand what I'm showing you? Because if you send me a message from just a regular number or whatever, I ain't gonna believe it's Rascate you. You understand what I'm showing you? Come on. Like, alright, I ain't gonna lie. I had somebody call me. Somebody had called me. Right, I'm not gonna say her name. You understand what I'm showing you? I'm not gonna say her name, but I had somebody call me and pretend that they were they pretended to be an artist and is one of my favorite artists. You understand? And at the end of the day, it turned out to be a joke. Right? Nah, I ain't playing with that. You understand what I'm saying? So don't expect just because I hear, oh, this so I can be like, yeah, oh wow, yo, yeah. Come on, dude, nah. You understand? Send an official DM. Make some kind of arrangements. And you know what? That's the thing too, you see the first body that reach out via the phone and thing, right? I did tell the person that if it was really them, excuse me, sorry about that, belch. If it was really them to fly here, and I think I think the person did fly here. You understand what I'm showing you? So there's a very strong possibility it was you, sir, and I apologize to you. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, link up. I hear repeating over and over and over. That's it for me. I gone. Bless up. Thanks for all the likes, the shares. I mean, I don't get thanks for all the likes, the shares, the comments, the streams, everything. I appreciate every last one of them. You understand what I'm showing you over the last year. Blessings to all of you. But I need your support come 2026 for the rest of this year. No, you understand? Onward. I need your support. You understand? I still here. I gone away. So bless up. Ayo, DJ M's. Bless. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Move now. Thank you. Bless up.